Hello everyone and welcome to Sword Staff. Now some of you may remember we did do a video on this on the channel around 2 months ago during the beta test period. But now the game is out for its global launch May 19th. You guys can download using the link in the description or pinned comment. We're coming with a sponsored video from Sword Staff, so big thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Okay, so we're going to be making today a beginner's guide. We already did a first look a couple of months ago, and I'm going to go show you all the things you need to know to get a really strong start in this game. Now it's a really cozy sort of environment. As you guys see here, you're earning EXP AFK rewards while sleeping in bed, and you also though will gain rewards on your cart, AFK rewards. Now these rewards are going to be earned per hour. You can level up your cart as you unlock new territory in the map area, and then you will be able to get even more rewards. Now the interesting thing about this game is you upgrade your equipment slots, but your pieces of equipment can be swapped out freely and still receive that higher upgraded level. So basically, you guys might see that the different equipment I have here, obviously in like 2 or 3 days from now, I'll have maybe all orange gear, but you can just swap out and still retain the equipment. Like if we go ahead and replace this here, you will retain your equipment level after you swap out. So you only have to one time level up basically the individual slots. Now the other thing we have here is in the skill loadout, the same thing is going to apply. You upgrade your skill slots and your charm slots. They're two different things, techniques and charms. Techniques are actually active castable skills. Your charms are basically your power-ups during battle. So if you take a look at some of the ones I have here, I have a lot of actually rare, like legendary ultimate skills. So this is crit rate, increasing your crit rate, and that's throughout the battle. Water to ice, it has a condensation effect with a 30% chance of converting your water damage dealt to enemies into a freeze onto them for 1 turn. And then some other ones here, and then I have all of these legendary actual skills. Water assault, this is AoE damage, water damage. Rin's delight is multi-hit, 7 waves of wind blades, wind damage. Blazing fire ring is when you go up close to enemies within 2 tiles are going to be hit with this fire damage. And then you have Void Blessing, which is actually really good for the whole team. It increases the health, it provides a health buff for all allies, and it lasts for 3 turns, and also it has healing if your health is below a certain threshold. So that's basically the skill loadout I have right now. There's a lot of customization because there are a lot of techniques and charms and even more to unlock. As for your actual character, I've customized the design and appearance of him, and there are limitless, literally limitless different customizations you can do. You will make a character which is completely unique to you and no one else has. This is like, they're minor things, and we'll show you that later as well. So now, first of all, what is the key thing you're going to be doing in this game is you're going to go to this map area, the world, and you're going to progress through the world. So I'm going to show you guys the world map, and this is going to give you resources by exploring this. It's also going to give you experience points to level up, and it is very importantly going to increase your blessing level, which is going to allow you to earn more AFK rewards, right? And level up your cart that we talked about. Okay, so what you want to do is we need to do the quest log here, Verdant Wonders 11 XI, which is 11 in Roman numerals, and that is going to be this area over here. You guys can see I've cleared out a lot of the map, and you can kind of roam around the map freely and go into different areas. But if you want to follow the quest log, that's always best. So we'll press this indicator, and then it will show you, as you guys see here, what we need to do next. It's just going to guide us through, and it shows we have 21 out of 100 of this map cleared. When we're getting to 100 out of 100, we've full cleared the map, and sometimes you will also be able to unlock a blessing level upgrade when that happens. So I'm just going to show you. This is basically going to be the gameplay where our combat power is pretty high, 39k. The recommended for here is 37k. They always show that before you go to a new area. So as long as you're matching the recommended combat power, you're going to be fine. And sometimes if you're strong enough, it will just instant defeat enemies. But like in these grouped up battles, you're going to have it. So now you guys are going to see my actual skills. And the cool thing is you cast all 4 of your active abilities at once. So when you take your turn, all 4 in consecutively are going to be casted. So here's our water AoE damage followed by the wind multi-hit. Then we go for the fire adjacent enemy damage. And the other thing is, as you guys may have known from the, or basically inferred from the title of this game, Sword Staff, you can either play as a swordsman or a mage, a staff, a spellcaster, and you can swap between both of them. And once you get to a certain a level in the game, you'll really be able to swap back and forth between them. But early on, you're just going to choose one to kind of master first. And I chose staff because, you know, I always was more of a swordsman type player, but like more recently, I've just been more interested in the staff type class. So let's go ahead and keep following this quest log. Here's a portal. This is for teleportation, like easy access, and also it's going to be some of this completion of this map. And then we're just going to carry on here. Okay, and you're going to have sometimes these basically temples, ruins that you will have to explore, and they're going to be enemies, sometimes powerful enemies here, or sometimes they're just free treasure chests, but I think the next floor will probably contain some enemies, most likely. Yeah, so that is basically going to be the gameplay in a nutshell, and as you get new techniques, they're going to you'll actually see how they change in battle. Like you guys are seeing clearly, where the blue one is the water AoE damage, the multi is the wind, green one, and then your fire one is in the red. And also, importantly, because it's just global launch right now, you are going to, yeah, we can't choose. This one is a warrior spell. For right now, obviously, we're a mage, so we'll just pick the mage spell. And if you get a repeat of something you already have, that will give you fragments to actually enhance it further and get a higher star upgrade of your different skills. So your techniques, so it's not wasted, even if you already have the technique, which we did. But yeah, there are going to be a lot of starter events, when you like, as well as pre-registration rewards, which are basically, I think, given to everyone, even if you didn't technically pre-register. So now is the perfect time to basically start playing with all of the events and rewards which are actually happening. Okay, so we have almost completed the whole area. They're just, we're 92 out of 100, but there's some more area here to explore. So we'll go here. And this one, yes, whenever there's this statue, it means that when you've cleared the full area, you can unlock it and you will level up your blessing level. And I'll show you guys that. So just one more thing we have to pick up here, and then we would have cleared the whole area, and then we will be able to and go ahead, claim this, and then we will upgrade our blessing level +1. Now, that's what I was talking to you guys about, and now I'm going to show you. Now, your maximum cart level has upgraded to level 12, so you can now go back to your cart. If you have the necessary resources, you'll be able to upgrade your cart all the way up to level 12. In all the different resources, but the recommended for me, I just go for stone and wood first of all, because those are kind of like the limited resources that they're needed for all of these cart upgrade levels. So then once you have enough stone and wood generation, then you can max out the other things. But fortunately, we have the resources that we can completely get all of that. Okay, now, there are a lot of other features. Over here, we have these summoning sections, and they're actually, currently, we have 2 different power levels summoning things unlocked. The first one is this one, everyone will have right from the beginning. This is the, basically, prayer station, and you will get your skills here, either techniques or charms, which and you will get a legendary skill of your choice when you get 200 summoned, and also, there is another pity system here, like 67 away, and we're gonna hit a pity as well. Right now, we have 62, so hopefully we can dodge pity and I can actually show you guys a legendary before we get to the pity mark, because we don't even have enough. Oh, beautiful. Wow, we got Flaming Path, another charm we currently don't have, which is great. This is burn damage 42% +7, and when the caster starts to move in their turn, there's a 30% chance to inflict burn to grids within 1 grid of the caster. So this is a really strong effect. We hit the pity. Yeah, they usually do have the the review pop up after you get lucky, but yeah, we did get lucky. That's great. So let's go ahead and go over here and go to the skill section, and let's swap out which is elemental mastery or wind to deal damage. I think this is a pretty nice one, unstable aura. So I think I'm going to try to replace elemental mastery. So I'll show you guys this. You just go ahead to the one that you want, replace into here, and boom, it's already level 30. Because you just have upgraded the slot. You don't upgrade the actual charm or technique. So that's amazing. And as you guys see here, with that, resources that we got, we are going to be able to actually enhance these. And eventually, they'll ascend all the way to the legendary tier as well. Like, the Cyclone has now become legendary tier. But originally, it was not, right? Okay, so that is very interesting, showing you the basically prayer station. Now, the other station is going to be this Aeonic Gacha, and this is going to give you relics. Relics also power up your characters, another power system. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any of the rare pulls right now. We just have the purple and one purple pull, but it's possible. Ooh. Okay, we just got shards. We didn't get a full-out legendary relic, but I currently only have 1 legendary relic. I'll go ahead and show that to you guys. And as you do pulls, you get more resources to do more pulls. It's like a almost never-ending cycle, so that's the good thing. So if you guys see here, we have enough that we can actually ascend this one, and you can keep upgrading your relics. So you'll have a relic for each different type. We have light, dark, wind, water, and fire. And if you take a look here, dark, I have this is my first legendary relic. And it is going to be in the dark, and the other ones just have like the slightly lower qualities. But yeah, you can, for example, combine these and you can put them in, and this is just going to power up your character, increase your combat power, increase, like, they have unique effects basically. Like if we look at our legendary one, it increases speed, and speed is one of the most important stats because it is going to allow you to attack before the enemies. Okay, so that is what we have for those summoning stations. Now, there are a bunch of events. There are a bunch of events going on right now, but one I really found interesting is Phoenix Puzzle. Maybe you could have predicted that from the name of my YouTube channel, but I do like puzzles, and they're really actually challenging. These are not easy puzzles. It could even take me like 2 or 3 minutes to figure... Oh wait, this is different. I've never been... Okay, so the previous puzzles I had were not this, okay? This is an actual map-wide puzzle, so I've never actually tried to attempt these, so I don't even know what is going to happen here. So when we click this... Oh... Rotate. Oh, okay, so we're gonna hit this into that, into that, into that. The arrow, I think, is gonna show the direction. Boom, boom, bam. Okay, and then do it again. So this was an easy puzzle. You guys might be thinking, well, you thought this was tough puzzle? Well, it's because this was not actually the puzzle that we had before. Now, I guess the dragon head has to go... Oh, you just hit the dragon head to launch that. I thought this had to go into there and the dragon head would launch it, but no. Okay, so... I'm going to show you guys the other puzzles, which are really tough, and they are actual, like, grid-based puzzles, right? And this energy circuit. This one. These are tough. It took me, like, probably 5 minutes, because you have to basically have it connected in a way that, like, all the tiles are lit up. And so, like, you have to put the corners on the edges and things like that, and, like, it's a lot more complicated than you'd think, right? I mean, we're getting... Oh, no, not this. This cannot be here, right? That's basically... Oh, okay, yeah, we're getting close. I don't... Like, I've already solved it, guys, so I don't have to solve it again. But, like, this is... Whoa, this is getting kind of close. Yeah, anyway, guys, this is basically what you have to do here. And it's pretty tough. So those are the puzzles, but then there are a bunch of other events just to get a lot of rewards. Like, you know, actually a lot of these techniques that I got, these legendary techniques I have equipped to my character, a lot of them came from these, like, basically starter rewards, like global launch rewards. So, like, people are basically going to be able to get this done. So that is a good thing. Okay, so what else do we have? We have other elements like the daily dungeon. Daily dungeon is very important because you only have 2 free attempts, but then you can also do paid attempts. And you want to try to complete it with the highest rank possible, but you want to go to the area. Now, hard difficulty is going to unlock when you have 36k combat power, which we just unlocked, and when you have an S rating in the normal. So when you get to enough combat power, you are going to be able to get this. We can unlock it. Now, you'll have to go to the dungeon, and now when global launch happens, I'm making this video on the test server, so obviously I'm not going to be able to co-op with actual live players. However, when you have live players, you're going to go here, you're going to match, and it will auto match with you people, or you can actually invite people from nearby, or like your guild, your friends, recent, and then your companions. Now, this is because we're on the test server, so we have to use companions, and these companions are absolute legends. They're like, look at their combat power, 377k. They're basically, like, effectively maxed out. And so they just dominate for us, so we don't even have to worry about it. So I get an easy S rank, just on... right now. But, like, if you have strong players along with you, you're also going to be able to get an S rank. So now you're going to select along with your team party which of the 2 routes you want to go down. Like you guys saw there were 2 different paths we could have taken. And I'm just going to the path that has a treasure chest on each of them, because I just want to get as many chests as possible. And definitely, yeah, the yellow chest is better than the silver chest. So we're going to opt for that. And then you guys are going to see when we complete this run, we're going to gain pretty nice resources. Probably some legendary equipment. Yeah, we don't want to go... Like, you can go to the camp if you need to heal or rest. But, like, I'm just going to go to enemies because maybe they'll drop something. You know, so that's why I kind of do that. Yeah, these allies are insane. Like, their power level is crazy. But I think, you know, honestly, there are probably going to be some high spenders on the first few days. We're going to have the same type of power level as these companions here. Honestly speaking. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Oh, we have to go to the camp, and then we're going to go up for the final boss battle. And your rank, basically, your rank in this is determined by how many stages you clear. If you clear the final boss, then you are going to get the S rank. So that's what you need to get the S rank. And of course, with this team of party members, you're going to annihilate it. Okay, let's see what we picked up here. Oh, only purple gear? But sometimes purple is misleading. Sometimes, Yeah, I wanna claim my rewards. Yeah, I wanna claim them. And can I claim again? Okay, we claim them. Oh, we got a bonus. Oh, legendary staff. We need that. Effect hit rate, block rate. I mean, I don't know if these are the best stats, but it is a legendary staff at the end of the day. Block rate. I don't know. I think for like a damage dealer, you don't necessarily want block rate. That's more of like maybe a swordsman who's tanking a lot of aggro, I would think. But anyway, it is an upgrade for us. The upgrades are going to show in the lore here, so you can easily insta like swap them out without having to go to the menu. That is nice. Okay, guys, I ran the dungeon one more time with our other acclaim, and let's see. Can we get? Ooh, now we got a horned helmet, crit damage, effect hit rate. Okay, nice. So yeah, that's basically what you will want to do. You can use some of your extra attempts as well to get more of your different equipment, because this is going to power you up. It's a good way of increasing your combat power. Okay, now that is not all. There are a lot more things we have to show you guys. And yeah, so really there's quite a lot of content. And more will unlock as you continue to level up as well. So now you have map exploration. You're going to have stamina which regenerates, and you can use this stamina to explore the map and basically acquire whatever resource you want of these four. Now these purple orbs are for increasing your skills, your techniques and charms, like increasing that charm level. This ore is for upgrading your equipment level. This is for upgrading your relics, and then this is just basically the currency, Rolio I think it's called, and this is for basically everything. So I'm gonna go like currency is always a safe bet, because there are a lot of good things you can buy from the shop, and also eventually your upgrades are gonna cost a lot of this. So you can actually see what you, okay, yeah, you can see it labeled over here. Now for this one, all you have to do is actually collect it from the ground. Rolla, yeah, Rolla is what it's called. And you're going to be picking up, like, look at this, 3k, 3k. We're getting rich. We're getting rich by mining this gold. But your stamina is going to eventually obviously run out, but it regenerates daily, like per every minute, right? So you want to make sure that you are using this every day and getting all of this value. So look at this. We're up to 169k. So that's great. So another thing I need to show you there are a couple of different shops. One shop is going to be actually on the map in one of the earlier areas, and it's lit up here, so that's good. Like, it's easier for you to know where it is. And this guy sells stuff, but he uses a different currency. He doesn't actually use Rollo. He uses this abundance leaf that you get through basically just completing map clearing. Now there are different things here. One, of course, is the stellati, which is for the prayer and to get those techniques and charms. But then this thing, Withering Potion, you actually need it to unlock certain areas. If I show you guys on the map, okay, well, if I show you on the map, there will be some areas that need that to basically unlock them. So that is important. The other things that you have here are you have the material realms, and you're going to have basically, and this is just kind of like a fun mini game that you just use your basically saved up resources to hammer away and basically get these materials. So we're going to be getting ore here. That's going to give us for upgrading our equipment. And if you look at some of the other ones, like this one is the material for getting your techniques and skills upgraded. So you're just going to do this. And there is also a weekly ranking here, which is or actually a daily ranking, which is or it is weekly. The week just rolled over, but it's showing you how many monsters were conquered in that week. And I don't know if there are any ranking rewards attached to that, but could be, honestly. So then you have this shop, which is for Rollo, and a bunch of valuable things here. Definitely the stellati I buy 70% off, and then I buy the wood because it's useful for upgrading your cart level, which is important. And then sometimes it's 40% off, like, you know, this one, and then the equipment. I do buy them, and you can actually refresh with the 4K. So that's why this is so important, because then you can pick up more stone, more wood to upgrade your cart level if you're getting behind. And I think that can be a really good resource. And then in the vault over here, you get this one for free 30 stamina every day. That's useful. And then with your actual, this more premium currency, Dawnium, you can buy this more stellatize, you can buy attempts at those material runs that we just showed you. And that's basically that. Also, you can join a guild, and in joining a guild, there are going to be a couple of different things. First of all, here you have guild tokens, which you just mine over time. Also, you have Gate of Expedition, which is going to be a conquest against a boss, and then challenging it will get you rewards, and eventually when your whole guild is able to clear the next boss level, then you're going to everyone's going to gain some rewards. And you can minimize out when the battle is running, so that also saves you a lot of time. If we take a look at another mode where you can minimize, Fantasia Ascent, this is like a tower type mode. You can also battle this in the background. So you go ahead, you challenge it, and then you're just going to press auto progress, and then you again minimize it out, and then it will keep going until you get stuck. So as long as you're strong enough, it will just keep doing, and you can do this in the background while you do any other activities. So that's actually a really useful thing that I found, quite interesting. See, we're done with this conquest. We just got some free resources, and that's it. Now, the final thing I'll just show you is, like I talked about, where you need the Withering Potion to unlock certain areas, and I found that it is available in that shop. If we take a look at it down here, I believe down here, yeah, most of these vines, you see like vine type walling you off. And by the way, to navigate around the map, you look where you want to go, and then you click your basically selector here, then you arrow out, and then you can go down here. And then you just click over here, and you will teleport to the nearest portal and run down. So yeah, usually these vines, these are going to require this Withering Potion to get past them, and then this will unlock a new area and get you a bunch of rewards and things like that. So anyway, guys, that is going to be my beginner's guide for Sword Staff. Oh, one final thing. I did promise to tell you guys, I'm going to talk about the cosmetics, how you can customize your character. You will be able to, at starting your account, you will be freely able to customize your character. Now I can, but it will cost me something. I have one of these. You get one of these for free, shape-shifting mirror. And look at this. You can change your skin tone to any of these selections, but also you can even choose, you can literally choose anything you want. Like, look at this. Look at all... There's just too many customizations. And then you look at the hair. There's so many different hairstyle options. You look at the face, there's all these eyebrows, there's eyes, pupil color. Again, you can fully customize that. Lips, makeup. You have all of this. You have traits then. These are going to be like your bunny ears, your horns, things like that. And if you are unsure or overwhelmed by all the options like me, I just keep doing this like until I find something that I like, and then you just stick to it. Like, for example, this looks pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, that is the customization option. So guys, overall, Sword Staff is a very fun game with AFK progress, cozy style, gameplay style, and just nice feelings of progression in it. And you guys can feel free to download using the link in the description of this video or in a pinned comment. So let me know what you guys thought about Sword Staff. If you have any other tips of your own, feel free to share that in the comment section. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And thanks once again to Sword Staff for sponsoring this video. So I'll hopefully see you guys all in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.